We have made our way to Penske Racing. They are here already, hard at work. And as I was walking by, and I'm sure I've walked by it many times, this is from 2019. Listen to this. Can you hear that? How cool is that? That is one beautiful trophy. But we always look at all the trophies when we come here to Penske Racing. Of course, my favorite, there's Martinsville over there, but my favorite here is this one from my hometown, Myrtle Beach. Visit myrtlebeach.com 300. That's pretty sweet right there. Now, I came in, I asked about if they were going to do any type of fan fest like everybody else was going to be doing this week. They are not. Maybe in May, but Penske has no plans to do anything this week, unfortunately. Let's go upstairs and take a look at the shop. So our favorite place here at Penske is coming up top, so we could take a look at the race shop. Few people here working this morning. We'll take a walk all the way down, but we'll start here with the haulers. First car on the blocks, Ryan Blaney's car. And next we got a Joey Lagano ride. Working hard already on a Monday morning. Doors open to the public here in about 15 minutes. Here's Austin Cindric. And we got one Joey Lagano car right here, number 22 Shell. All shiny and pretty. And now we have a couple of unnumbered, unnamed rides here. Somebody's yelling back here, happy to be working on a Monday morning. Let's zoom in and see if we can see anything here. I was hoping he was going to take that forklift and pick the body of that car up. But not yet. This is our first of many stops this week. Again, Roval week, Concord, Charlotte Motorspeedway. So through the week this week, we're going to be hitting as many of the race shops as we can again. See what we can get ourselves into. If you have not already done so, make sure you take a look at some of my past videos. Here's a lot of them still under covers. But if you get a chance, do take a look at some of our past videos. We've been here, of course, numerous times. We love it here. They're good to us. But we've got videos from pretty much all the race shops, Kyle Busch Motorsports, which we very well may hit this morning because it's only like 1.5 miles away from here. Cindric Motorsports, of course, everybody at this point knows that Cindric Motorsports Racing Museum and Gift Shop has returned. They have reopened in prep of the Roval race this week. But also, not just the NASCAR videos. There's one video where we went kayaking on Lake Norman, and we kayaked basically right up to Kyle Busch's house. And then there's another video, and for the life of me, I can't think of where I put it, but somebody made the comment about me going to Dale Jr.'s house. So, well, I went to Dale Jr.'s house, took a photo, and plopped it right up on the video. So if you find it, let me know. I don't remember where I put it, but that's all good. But somebody asked me to go to Dale Jr.'s house. I went to Dale Jr.'s house. Somebody asked about Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch lives about 4.5 miles from my house, so it was a beautiful day. We got on the kayak, kayaked around the corner, right to his house. Brexton and Kyle's wife was hanging out on the patio deck there. We waved to them, they waved back. Then we found us a nice little secluded island, went swimming in Lake Norman, had a good time. But yeah, get a chance, check out our videos. There's videos where I took my car on the track at Hickory Motor Speedway, Bowman Gray Speedway over in Winston-Salem. We visited Darlington Speedway. We will be revisiting Charlotte Motor Speedway this week. And of course, who can forget, we had a great time in Atlanta this year, meeting a whole lot of NASCAR drivers, football players, baseball players, and I even got on stage with Flo Rida and performed a little bit. A good time was had by all. As always, we do try to take a little sneak peek inside the finish fabrication shop there. Not a whole lot to see, but we try. I think from here we're going to head on over to Kyle Busch Motorsports. Like I said, it's only about 1.5 miles away. See what's going on over there and make a day out of it. This week we're making a whole week out of it. So stand by. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not already done so. Ring that bell for notifications. And as always, leave happy comments. We love hearing from you. And before this week is over, we're going to be giving away some more stuff. So you got to stay tuned. Looks like he's reading his IKEA instructions on how to build it. Couple of fans starting to roll in here now up here on the fan walk. Always good to see fans coming out and visiting. I was at RFK Racing a couple of weeks ago. Met some of my YouTube subscribers visiting from Canada. Told them about Lancaster's barbecue and to go check that out for a good lunch or dinner, and what race shops were open. And of course, I had to mention this one being the most awesome one because of this fan walk up here. Hope they made it back to Canada safe and sound. And speaking of safe and sound, the Hurricane Ian hit not far from where Hurricane Hugo hit back in 1989. It was a Cat 5. Luckily for us, Hurricane Ian was a Cat 1 by the time it hit just outside of Georgetown, South Carolina, between Charleston and Georgetown, which, if you know much about hurricanes, that means the north side of the storm gets hit the worst, which in the case of a hurricane hitting around Georgetown, my hometown of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, got hit pretty hard. But I'll tell you, the families and homes and businesses down in Florida got hit a whole lot worse. My thoughts, my prayers go out to everyone from Fort Myers all the way up Tampa, Orlando, Daytona got hit pretty hard. Hoping everybody made out the best that they possibly could. Growing up in Myrtle Beach, I've lived through them all. But my thoughts and prayers go out to everybody who was in the path of the storm last week. I was supposed to have a wedding on Saturday at Atalaya Castle, which is between Myrtle Beach and Georgetown. I got a telephone call just the night before saying that the castle was 5 feet underwater. So we had to move the wedding inland, and a good time was had by all. We have made our way back downstairs one more time. Let's just take a quick walk and look at all the beautiful trophies and memorabilia. For those of you who may not have seen our videos in the past, there's the Martinsville grandfather clock from 2018. Rick Mears, check that out. Team Coca-Cola.
We actually could use one of the cars.
They make great Christmas stocking stuffers.
There you go.
Christmas is right around the corner.
Thank you.
say you at the table?
No, he says no problem.
Because we didn't want to give out the opportunity.
Touch them.
What?
Those ones. Don't touch them.
We have made it back to the truck. We got us some Austin Cindric photos. We got Ryan Blaney. We're going to get autographed. We got some more Joey. Willpower. Never got one of these. So I got 2 of them. Get them autographed. One for me, one for you. Scott McLaughlin. And there we go. Newgarden. Joseph Newgarden. There we go. But not only did we get that, the wonderful staff there, we were sitting there chit-chatting, talking it up. I got about a dozen hand sanitizers. Who wants one? I got about 12 of them. If you want one of these, comment in the comments below that you want one, and I'll send you one. How cool is that? I'm going to hold on to a couple of them because I think I'm going to get some of the drivers to sign them and then just kind of keep a little collection of Joey Lagano, Ryan Blaney, blah, blah, blah. But if you want one of these, yeah, comment below and say I want one, and we'll have a drawing. And when I get these photos autographed, like I said, I get 2 of them, one for me and one I share with you guys. But once again, thank you to the wonderful staff here at Penske Racing. Every time I've come here, they are so friendly. They know me. I know them. They are very accommodating. A good time is had by all. But now it's time to move to another race shop. But I told them I will be back a little bit later this week. I'm just sad that they're not doing a fan fest. But that's okay. All right, Kyle Busch Motorsports coming up next. Let's go. We are driving around the back of Penske, enjoying this beautiful weather day. Of course, we always like to see where we can drive and where we can't drive. And if we can drive, well, that's what we do. We do it. Now over here, we got some trucks. They're doing some pressure washing, some cleaning. That look like Kevin Owen from the WWE there. I bet he's part of the pit crew. He looks it. All right, now we're gonna flip it around and go back the other way. There. Now we flipped it around, and now we're going back the other way. Same view, different angle. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching. So who do you think is going to win the championship? Post your comments below. I want to hear who you think is going to win. What do you think, Kyle Busch? Moving. Leaving Joe Gibbs. What do you think about that? All right, we are rolling out of Penske on our way to Kyle Busch. Let's go.